What's up, everyone? It's Rob again, and this is my 2001 Chevrolet Corvette convertible manual gearbox. I'm going to tackle an issue that is a touchstone for many car owners, and that's the ride height. It's pretty cool that the C5 has built into it the ability to raise and lower the car's ride height with just the turning of 4 bolts at all 4 corners. The engineers at GM use leaf springs, both front and rear, for the suspension as opposed to coil springs at all 4 corners, which since the 70s has been the way most cars are set up. Anyway, those leaf springs have the ability to, or give you the ability to adjust the ride height pretty simply. And I'm going to show you how to do that today, or I'm going to show you what I'm going to do on mine. I was actually pretty surprised as a first-time owner of a Corvette, C5 specifically, that the suspension is leaf spring. So one of the, and that you had the ability to raise and lower the car easily. So one of the first things I did when I bought the car 7 years ago was lower the ride height all the way to the bottom. I bottomed out both or all 4 stock bolts. And so the car sits really low, as you probably saw in the opening clip. It's causing issues. I get scrapes in and out of very normal graded driveways and parking lots, and speed bumps are a no-no. So I need to get it raised. My headers have been scraped. I've actually torn up the side skirts on the car. Before I go fixing all of the cosmetic damage that I did, I'm going to raise it up, drive it around for a little while, try to find a good balance between slammed look, which I just love, and being too tall and having that 4-wheel drive look. In the front, I plan to raise it 1/2 inch, and we'll just see how that goes. In the back, I don't know. We'll drive it around after I raise the fronts, and we'll see if it's still scraping everywhere and see how it all looks as far as front to back. I don't want there to be a weird rake to the car. I like the stance that it has now, but even if I had to raise it 1/2 inch in the front, I don't think it would affect that too bad. I guess we'll just have to see. Let me get you in here, show you some of the damage to the side skirts, and then we'll get it up on jack stands and pull the front wheel off and get to turning those bolts. So as you can see, the car sits really low in the front. There's hardly any room between the side skirt and the ground. Rears are a little bit higher. Here's where the fiberglass on the side skirts got torn up. It's pretty bad. Forgive me for the car being so dirty. All right, let's look at the other side. Pretty much the exact same height. There's the damage on this side. We even scraped the front of it. It's just so low. All right, so this is the bolt that I'm turning. Right here. And as you can see, I've got the jack under the leaf spring, the big jack under the leaf spring right there to relieve tension. You turn that clockwise until you get it to, obviously I could go more because there's a lot more threads before it hits that lock washer or whatever you call it. But I think this will give me the raise that I want. All right, so we'll tighten this in a star pattern, torquing to 80 foot-pounds first, and then 100. All right, we'll go to 100. Yep. Oops. There you go. And we need to take it for a drive and let it settle because there's no way that's what it is. Or that's not how high it is. Well, it's the following day, and I'm pretty happy with the results. The car looks, the stance looks pretty good. I've driven it a couple of times and have had no issues with scraping, which, again, that didn't ever happen when I drove it before. I raised it about a little over half an inch in the front and did not touch the rears. Please let me know what you think about the stance down in the comments. Here's what it looks like now. Well, this is my first video, and after doing a little bit of editing, I really have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of things that I would do differently, and I hope that I get better in the future. This was never intended to be a how-to video. There's lots of those on YouTube specifically for the C5. Really what I was trying to do was document what I do on my car in hopes that There are some people out there that would like to follow along and watch an average guy in his garage. I plan to do video logs of this kind of stuff on all my cars when I have projects that I think might be interesting. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you think you'll like following along with me and my journey with my cars, then give me a subscribe. Those two things are really important to YouTube, but they're even more important and more of a blessing to me. I mean, who doesn't like positive affirmation, right? Lastly, I want to wish each of you a very blessed rest of the day, and I'll be back in the very next episode. Thanks for watching.